left me vacant. See, that's the thing about time, you can't change it or replace it. Once it's gone, you can't erase it, so stop wasting it. I left my eye inside the basement. I leave my mind inside the matrix, stop chasing, cause I lost my patience. All the time I'm making, all these memories fading, all the time I'm taking, and the different faces left me vacant. That's the thing about time, time. See, goodbye.
5G Festival is using emerging innovative technologies to break down barriers both for performance and audiences.
With 5G, you get 10 times or even 100 times more capacity on the network, which means that you can improve the quality of the video, so more streaming on the video side, and also more users accessing the network.
Currently, we have to do that with fibers running to various venues and stuff because, you know, to get that speed and the low latencies. But what 5G will enable us to do eventually is to cut out that fiber. It'll be just like, instead of plugging fiber in at each end, it'll be press a button there, that links that venue to that venue. And that's really exciting for me.
We get high-speed, low-latency connection, which again in a live environment is hugely important so that musicians can work together seamlessly rather than have to wait as they would do if they're working over the public internet, long latency and everything's out of sync.
It's incredible to walk into the room and see a drummer who is seamlessly playing with a band who are in two completely different rooms in another part of England. When you're watching the session, it feels very much like that the whole band are in the same room, they're talking with each other through their comms, they're playing together as if they're in the same room.
We felt that it was really important to have ultra low latency, and it proved to be the case if it was just sound or video on their own, but by combining sound and video together, it was shown that artists could tolerate slightly longer latencies than we initially thought. So that was quite a revelation for all of us.
And the latency over a stream going over the network, being encoded and decoded on the other side, is on par with a camera being connected via cable to a monitor, to a switcher.
It's a real challenge for us to offer real-time visuals from all these remote venues whilst retaining good video quality. So we've been testing a plethora of ways to achieve it. And so far, I've got to say, we've been really impressed with the results of 5G.
Don't you hesitate now.
I can definitely say, having tried a few remote recording sessions over lockdown, for example, this definitely feels a lot closer to the real experience. And it's really seamless. There's no latency with my audio. Video's cool. It's just like a great alternative to actually getting in a room with a band.
And whilst I wear these, I can still see the drums and everybody in the room, in this room, but then I can also virtually see the people that I'm working with.
As a part of this 5G experiment, it's been really exciting to be part of the project and see some of the new exciting technology that's going to allow creative people to collaborate remotely, and yeah, it's been really exciting.
A lot of the time, if you're trying to book people, where they are has quite a big impact on the ability to get those people together. So from a logistical perspective, it makes it a lot easier in terms of being able to get together.
Why we're involved in the project is what we're really interested in is about the future of audience experiences that make use of these technologies. So we're really interested both in how technology can enhance that live experience when you come to a venue or if you come to a festival, but also how it could give you different sorts of experiences at home as well. So it's really about reaching out to audiences and giving them something novel and interesting and future focused.
I think it was really interesting. It's obviously a new space, so I'm learning, through every experience and every conversation, to be honest with you. I think today I've been interested in, the remote collaboration. I think that's a really interesting concept. I love live music. I think someone mentioned earlier that will never be replaced, but I think the experience can be enhanced through technology as well, and I think that's where there's a lot of possibilities.
For all of us, the physicality of experiencing live music performance in venues across the country, festivals, music shows and others, is irreplaceable. But what 5G Festival is demonstrating is that using digital technologies like immersive and 5G combined together enables innovation that will augment these experiences in ways that will make the overall experience better without replacing one or the other.
Well, I have never put on a, what do you call these things, a VR headset. And when I put that on, I was surprised how relaxed I felt with it. At the time that I was looking, there were 4 images of the 4 artists, and it felt very intimate.
So from the live audience element of it, how we can deliver a better, wider experience for an audience that isn't necessarily the straightforward in-the-room audience that we currently think of at the moment.
All the different cameras and all the different musicians in different spaces, I'm trying to make it cohesive so that it looks like one show. I'm working with the projection, with the lighting, with the stage design to create the best show possible.
The things that I like about the music industry and the piece that I play in the music industry is taking technology and using that to enhance the audience fan connection and the value for both sides of that brings. So the fan gets a more valuable and authentic connection with the artist can monetize that in new ways, which we're seeing here.
We, I think, are the pathfinders. We're generating those future business cases, and it's really important for us to go away and do the testing and be able to show people how this technology would work in real life.
The 5G Festival Showcase is really a big undertaking. It's the culmination of almost 2 years of research and development and a lot of work put in by a lot of great people.
Wouldn't it be nice if we can be playing with other people that are on the other side of the world and feeling they are with us in the same room? Wouldn't it?